Hello people, this is Squash Corner, and we're going to be talking about the importances of counter hits and punish counters, and how they're important. If I do this move, right, this is medium punch. It says startup 7, advantage 5. Okay, don't be scared of the frames. You're smarter than you give yourself credit for. You're going to get this. You're going to understand. So, it took 7 frames for that move to come out. And if I hit my opponent, I'm advantaged at 5 frames. What does that mean? It means I could combo anything that's 5 frames or less. Because I'm 5, I have to look for a move that's 5 frames or less for it to combo. This and this don't combo. Why? Is because I'm advantage 5, so I need 5 or less, right? This move is 6 frames, so it just doesn't work. So no matter what I do, doesn't work. So the big thing is that counter hits add more advantage to you, and punish counters add more advantage to you. So we're gonna check this out, right? Just like what I said, start up 7 frames, advantage 5 frames, right? If you go to here, always counter. Okay, so a counter hit is basically, pretend my move came out first. Pretend me and Luke, I attacked first, and I hit Luke before his attack. If you press the button, and if I get a counter hit, if my attack comes out first before Luke's. So what happens if you get a counter hit, and it shows in that little screen right there, like the yellow text, counter hit? Look at that. 5 frames of advantage without counter hit, 7 frames of advantage with counter hit. What does that mean? You get 2 additional frames. Go to always punish counter. Now, what's a punish counter? If Luke did a move on me and I block it, let's just say he does a move that's -5, right? If I throw my move that, look, it says start up 4, my regular jab, that move, like, no matter if Luke blocks, he can't avoid getting punish countered. If he threw a move that's -5, I could do something that's 5 frames or under, and it will always hit Luke. He can't block that. So going back to this, I got 2 extra frames for always counter. Go to always punish counter. Guess what? I actually, no, we're gonna do medium punch. I get 9. So it goes to 5, counter hit +2, 7, then additional +2 from the punish counter, which is 9 frames, right? So you're probably like, so important about that. Who cares, right? All these numbers really matter. Why? Because it's potential more damage. If we go to always counter, it's always a counter hit, right? This move now combos to this. So of course you have to be a little precise. So that, look, you saw in the 2 hits, a combo I would do would look like this. Okay, sweet. I got 3,303 damage, right? Now, if I know it's a counter hit, I could go for more. I could go for 2 extra moves. And look at that, 3,400. You're probably like, well, that's such a small difference. Trust me, if you care about competitive fighting games, any little percent helps. So in conclusion, a counter, you get 2 additional frames. Punish counter, you get 2 additional frames. Last thing, if you want to like be like, well, that's too hard, how am I going to react to that, right? Well, if you go to random in the counter section, just pay attention. When you fight somebody, pay attention to that little thing. See, it says punish counter, it tells you. And then it'll say like, oh, and then because it doesn't show anything, it would mean it's just a regular straight hit, and then there, look, counter hit. So when you do combos, really pay attention to that little meter for you to see what kind of combo you could potentially do. Maybe I'll make a video on how I practice doing hit confirms, because that's what it's called, but we'll see. So yeah, hopefully that helps you. And that's practically the end of the video. If you have any questions, I comment everything. Feel free to subscribe, it would help me. Mwah, mwah. And then that's it, goodbye, thank you.